Welcome everybody to the Air Canada Centre, live downtown Toronto, Air Canada Centre / Scotiabank Arena for this matchup between the Arizona Coyotes and the Toronto Maple Leafs here live on Fox Sports or in Canada, me, Hockey Night in Canada, home opener for the Toronto Maple Leafs along with season opener for the Arizona Coyotes. Starting goaltenders tonight we'll go home first. Number 31 from Denmark, Frederick Anderson. On the other side of things, we have number 32, Antti Ranta. Starting lineups for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Left wing, William Nylander. Center, Austin Matthews. Right wing, Zach Hyman. On defense, number 55, Andreas Borgman. And on his left, Travis Dermott. For the Arizona Coyotes, we have at center, Derek Stefan. On right wing, Richard Panik. Left wing, Brendan Perlini. On left defense, Oliver Ekman-Larsson. And on right defense, Jason Demers. We're almost ready to get this going. Here live downtown Toronto, I will be your host, X-Builder Person X, for every Toronto Maple Leaf home game, that is. So, creds for this arena. Well, I built the GUI scoreboard on the top of your screen. I also built the Jumbotron here at the Scotiabank Arena. DNP built the actual arena. Shout out to Every Edit for scripting. You've heard this before in other streams. We're almost ready. We're about 3 minutes away from puck drop. And I'll send it over to you, DNP.
And taking a look at the future schedule, it's gonna be tomorrow. Following this game, Arizona at the Toronto Maple Leafs. Tomorrow we've got an action-packed group of games. It's the Pittsburgh Penguins at the San Jose Sharks, and then that's followed up by Philadelphia's second game, where they look to bounce back from their first game where they lose to the Golden Knights, and then Carolina looks to bounce back after losing to the San Jose Sharks.
Like DNP said earlier on today, if you didn't catch the stream, the Philadelphia Flyers lost to the Las Vegas Golden Knights on home ice 7-3. It was a blowout. It's hard to believe at the start of the game it was actually 1-1 from how it ended. Yeah, we're almost ready to get this going. I don't know. I'm kind of running out of things to say here. We promised this time the goal horn will work. We paid the guy extra money to make sure that it works properly.
We've got, and in case for those of you who don't know, there was a bit of a mishap at Wells Fargo Arena where they played the Carolina Hurricanes goal horn. That should be fixed for this game and the rest of the games this year. You're watching Fox Sports Nshl hockey.
I think the Leafs are getting ready. They played a few preseason games. One actually against the Coyotes. Two against the Coyotes. First one, the Leafs won 4-3 over the Coyotes, and the second one they actually lost 4-3. So yeah, the NHL has reintroduced alternate jerseys. So have we here at NSHL. The Leafs are wearing their Stadium Series jerseys for their first home game, and the Arizona Coyotes are wearing their normal home jerseys. As I think we're ready to get going here. And we're asking the fans if they're ready. I do believe they are. And it's just about that time. And we're underway at the Scotiabank Arena. Early on, it seems like the Leafs have won this face-off deep into the Arizona zone. Andreas Borgman, the defenseman, actually holds it down low, getting pressured by every Coyote, gets sent back to center ice near Frederick Anderson, and Anthony Duclair goes and plays that puck. But now, off the crossbar here, what a shot. Goes back around the boards to Christian Dvorak, that is. Everyone seems to be falling over here early. Everyone's trying to get their skates under them on this fresh ice. quite slippery. 30 seconds into the game here. Goes back into Toronto's zone behind Frederick Anderson. Derek Stefan will be the first man to touch this puck in front. Back into the dot, back around behind the net. Andreas Borgman beats everyone to the puck. Now Cole McEnroe carries it up the ice. He is replacing Jake Gardner. Behind the net are the Leafs. Roman Polak now holds that puck. It's back to the blue line and cleared by the Arizona Coyotes. Deep in, William Nylander trying to push it out. Pass it over to Roman Polak. And the Leafs do clear it out. At center now, Zach Hyman holds it, looking to get a shot on net. Maybe trying to find someone in front. Gets hit by Brandon Frust. And Richard Ponnick carries it back out of the center. Shot just wide on Frederick Anderson. William Nylander beats him back to the puck and cleared. Zach Hyman looking for it now on a breakaway. And he skates wide with it along with Austin Matthews. Shoots it around the net. JVR is trying to get that puck in the corner. In front! It is cleared by the Arizona defense. Seems to be stuck on a few players' heads. Dermott's trying to push it back in. Tyler Bozak with him, trying to give him extra help, but it gets cleared anyways. Back there's Borgman, just wide. And I'm pretty sure Mike Babcock was thanking God there. Don't want to own goal to start off the season here. Mario Kempe holds the puck, now back behind Antti Ranta behind the net. Mario Kempe trying to clear it back out, and as he does, Connor Brown shoots it into his own zone now, or back behind the net. Nicholas Hjalmarsson picks the puck up, and he sends it back his own way, trying to give his men a little bit of a rest here. He gets hit back. They score! Toronto gets the Arizona Coyotes scored by number 12, Patrick Marleau.
And it's going to be his first goal as a Leaf, and what a mishap for the Arizona Coyotes. It looks like one of their defensemen had a bit of an issue trying to get the puck out, and just looking there to take the advantage was Marleau.
Indeed, Marleau very good on that one. Just stuck with it and tucked it in behind Antti Ranta as we're going back to the face-off here. And it seems like the Coyotes have won this. It goes straight back into the Toronto zone, bounces back to center. Jason Demers now puts it behind his own net. In front! Nope, gets cleared away by the goalie. Zach Hyman carries it back in. Seems like Brad Richardson's going to beat him to the puck. It's behind! No, does not go in on the line. Almost. Frederick Anderson cleared that one there. William Nylander now holds the puck behind the net. Gets cleared out to center now. This looks like Jordan Martinhook trying to carry it in front. He does! They score! Arizona gets one right back on Toronto. This game is now tied 1-1.
And the Leafs are just unable to detect Martinuk on the boards. He somehow slips his way through the defense and is able to find that slot right out in front and bang it off of Anderson into the Toronto net.
Indeed, it just didn't seem like Anderson really had a good grasp on where that puck was going. And nonetheless, it ends up behind, and now we're going back to the face-off. So they're going to drop the puck. Another Arizona Coyote win. It goes right on the net. They score again, right off the face-off. Arizona takes the 2-1 lead. Wow, Clayton Keller gets one right off the face-off. My goodness.
Quick play, too. He's rapidly, just a surprising shot. It's what they talk about all the time in the team meetings, of that element of surprise, because when Anderson doesn't know that the shot is coming, that's when it's going to be able to fool him quite easily and find its way to the back of the net.
He's always had a pretty weak glove side, but and it seems like now the Coyotes are really starting to abuse it. Now back behind the Toronto net as Arizona wins another face-off. Big scrum behind the net now. No one really has possession yet. The Leafs are trying to clear. They almost do, and now they don't. Connor Brown almost got it out, stopped by Jason Demers. Behind the net now, and now that puck gets cleared. Right on Antti Ranta. It's almost in the net. It's on the line. And it's cleared by Tyler Bozak. Unbelievable. Takes it off the line, and seems like, puck goes over the net now. Arizona almost has the breakaway. Jordan Martinhook right back where he scored the first time. Clayton Keller stuck on net, and they score. Once again, behind the net. And it looks like it might be Martinhook. Oh, no, it's Max Domi with the goal.
Back on the play earlier, just a defensive breakdown for the Coyotes, and Ranto just couldn't get it away. And then on the goal, it seems that the puck was bouncing off the top of a couple of sticks, and the Leafs just couldn't recognize it, and it finds its way to the back of the net.
Early here in the first period, the Coyotes have taken a 2-goal lead now. Now lead 3-1 over the Toronto Maple Leafs. Back to the faceoff. Once again, Arizona wins the faceoff. Max Domi in the zone knocks over, and the Leafs back behind their own net. They got to be careful there. That's where Coyotes have scored two or three times. And now Borgman carries it into the zone behind Antti Raanta, behind the net now, looking for a player in front. Nobody's there, and the Coyotes will clear back into the Leaf end. They got to be careful now. This is where they scored a few times. Right in front, nice block there by Borgman, and German shoots it around the net and out. Oh, no, right back in off the post. Now carried out by Oliver Ekman-Larsson. Thomas Plekanec is going to beat everyone, never mind. That is Andreas Borgman, pardon me. And they're looking for somebody in front, cannot find anybody. It's back to center. Thomas Plekanec carries it. There's Max Domi on the net. Big save by Anderson. The puck just goes beside the net. Archibald looking for somebody in front, gets it, and it just goes over the net. There's Oliver Ekman-Larsson now with Patrick Marleau in the corner. Big scrum over here at the side of the net. Ekman-Larsson, Marleau, Hainsey's there. He's on top of Christian Dvorak now, as Morgan Riley's doing a good job on the post, not letting that out in front. There's Mitch Marner into the zone. Marner shoots just wide, as Condry gives him a little bit of a knock there in the corner. Was not happy with Marner on that one. He carries it back into his own zone here. Behind the net, where two Arizona Coyotes are stuck, and so is Morgan Riley. Out to center now. Christian Dvorak looks to carry it behind his own net. And that's the end of the period. Coyotes 3, Maple Leafs 1. We're watching Fox Sports. Nshl here from Toronto. We will now have a 10-second intermission.
Good play from both squads, don't you think? Although the score is quite lopsided, it would appear that the Leafs have been able to do a pretty good job throughout the first period there of getting their chances. And just, as they had another good chance there, but they've just done a very good job of getting pucks to the net. It's just the Arizona defense has been able to outsmart them.
Indeed, and Arizona seems to be capitalizing a bit more than the Maple Leafs can. But it seems like Arizona is starting to abuse behind the net, because that's where they got a few goals. Puck rolls out the center now into the corner. Antti Raanta's looking at it. Duclair's the first one back. And it goes out behind the net, looking to clear it now for Arizona. And they do. Back to center now. They're looking to get something going here. Mitch Marner and Borgman beside the net. Pardon me, that's... Oh, no, that is Borgman. Okay, never mind. Mitch Marner looking to clear it back out the center. He does. Patrick Marleau was there with him. Marleau shoots it into the corner. It's behind Raanta now. Into it in his skates. Just goes wide off of Marleau's stick. Back out to center for the Coyotes. Alex Goligoski is there. Into the corner. And they're really trying to abuse Anderson from that corner. Out in front. Bounces away from the slot. Back out to center. Once again, Patrick Marleau has control of it. Now Nazem Kadri. Ron Hainsey looking his first goal. The season in front. And they clear it too far to the boards. Now to the other side, Ron Hainsey with the puck once again. Looks like it deflected off Clayton Keller, and Max Domi has it out the center, gets hit a few times. It's like OEL is going to try to get in here now. Big scrum against the wall here. Puck's back out the center. OEL looks like he's going to be the first one back. Clayton Keller around the net. Leafs are trying to find someone in front. They need to get something going here before the end of the second. Here comes Hainsey off the post. They score! Off the rebound. Might get this one, and indeed he does.
Just finds the puck off the side of the boards, makes a quick move to get it towards the net, and Antti Raanta, who's down on lying on his stomach, just unable to keep the puck out of the net, and we're back to within one.
That's exactly what Coach Mike Babcock was looking for. Leafs hopefully get a quick one. They do within the first 2 minutes of the period. 3:10 remaining. Can they tie this game up, or will the Coyotes extend their lead? Right on the net, they score again! Right off the faceoff. That is the Leafs get a quickie, and it seems like on the Thomas Plekanec
pulls a shot right out of the page of Clayton Keller's playbook. Getting a quick shot off the face-off, just stuns Antti Ranta and finds its way into the back of the net.
Ranta was really surprised there, couldn't really react to it. It was a really quick shot, just like Clayton Keller did. And Leafs have tied this game up 3 seconds after their previous goal. Anyways, back out to center now. Arizona's looking to retake their lead as they can't. Puck goes wide. Out to center now, carried by the first line. There's Borkman trying to get it through. There he is, behind the net now, looking for maybe Matthews. Dermott in front. Can't find anybody. And Arizona clears it back. There's Brad Richardson in the corner now with Goligoski. That goes off the side of the net. Back out to center. Looks like Zach Hyman's going to carry the puck here. Into the zone. The Leafs score! And the Leafs have taken a 1-goal lead after the Arizona Coyotes put it in their own net. They'll go to that time.
And the Coyotes could not... The Coyotes left a dangerous puck out in front of the net. And it's just a quick play by Toronto to make sure that the Coyotes do not get the advantage of that puck. Looks like Martinuk was the one that possibly made the mistake, or was it Brad Richardson? Either way, it's a 4-3 Toronto lead.
Well, 3 quick goals, maybe 4 here as it goes off of Ranta to the side of the net. Leafs looking to make it 4 goals in the period, extend their lead possibly to 5-3 as the Coyotes look to climb back as they lose a 2-goal advantage, and now we're losing by 1 as the puck comes back out the center off the stick of Mario Kempe. And they're looking for it back into the corner now. Thomas Plekanec pushing in the corner. Goligoski clears it out to center. Thomas Plekanec still holds it, looks maybe back into his own corner. Yes, it is. Right in front of his own net. And Morgan Riley clears it down the ice. There's Hainsey now. And they're going to put it on. Big save by Aranta as the defenseman shot it right into him. Behind the net now. Marlowe's battling. Frederick Anderson now at the other end of the ice with Nazem Kadri. Kadri can clear. No, he does not. Looking for it a second time, and he does. It gets out to center over the Coyote blue line now. There's Marlowe. Marner on top of the puck. Duclair in the corner with him. And back into the other corner now as it gets shot over big time. Polak back out to center. Duclair carries it back into his own end. That's a mistake. Looked like Kevin Connaughton was down as the puck was back out to center. Brendan Perlini pushing Ron Hainsey back into the corner. Hainsey looks to clear the puck as he does. Down the ice, Van Riemsdyk and Riley are both there. Van Riemsdyk's just standing there. Nothing comes of it. Jason Demers has it behind his own net. Around to the near boards. Clears it down the ice on Anderson. Here comes Ron Hainsey. And they score! Hainsey, with the mistake, puts it into his own net. And this is back to a tie game.
And we've had back and forth all night long. That's not what you want to do if you're trying to keep your team ahead in a close game. You want to get all the opportunities you can get to advance your team, and just Hainsey's going to be having a hard night sleeping next couple of nights because he's going to want to have that one back.
Yeah, Babcock, you know he's going to get a call from Babcock tonight anyways. Leafs actually look like they've won a face-off. It's still dead even. And, yes, looks like they do. It's on top of Polak and one other player. Yep, back into the Arizona end. So Toronto, indeed, it did win that face-off. Max Domi with a big crowd over there on the far boards. Now Polak with Andreas Janssen hits him off the puck in front of the net. Nothing comes of it. Kasperi Kapanen shoots it around his own net. And now puck gets cleared back to center. Clayton Keller with the mistake there as they carry it back into the Toronto end. Off the stick of Brendan Perlini. Back into the Arizona end now. Matthews is lying on the ice. That's scary. And shot just goes wide of Anderson, who is not ready at all. Matthews clears up the center. Just wide of Ranta. Back out right in the center of the ice. Now on the slot. It gets curved wide. And that is the end of the second period. Leafs 4, Coyotes 4.
I don't know that it was so much that the Leafs got more chances or had a played a better period, I think that the Coyotes started to have a bit of a mental breakdown there and let some pucks by.
Yeah, the defense just didn't look awake as they did in the first period anyways, as the third period now has started. Remember, no overtime, so if it is a tie, each team gets a point. And that's a goal for Arizona now, as the puck goes back to center, but I guess it didn't actually. 5-4 Arizona. Christian Dvorak gets awarded. That was a strange-looking goal.
And that fools everybody in the stands here. They just don't know where that puck went. It seemed to be... It looked like it was being cleared out by the Toronto Maple Leafs, and then all of a sudden it's behind Frederik Andersen.
Yeah, I don't know. It must have taken a funny bounce. The game glitched or something, but I guess it was in the net at one point, and it's a goal. Toronto wins the faceoff back into the Arizona corner. Now Atlanta off the post. He gets cleared out to center. Patrick Marleau looking to shove it back in with Travis Dermott. They do. Borkman on the close wall. Kadri looking to block the clearing attempt. He cannot. It's behind Anderson. They score. Goal for Arizona once again. Coyotes retake a 2-goal lead off the stick of Alex Goligoski.
And in a very costly mistake by Frederik Andersen, is there's a couple more fisticuffs with him after the goal. Maybe not happy so much because he just can't diagnose and find the problem of where is the puck, and once he knows where it is, it's in the back of the net.
So far, home ice advantage means nothing this season. Currently, home teams are 0-3 on the year. The Maple Leafs lose tonight, that makes it 0-4. And it just seems like away teams have a better advantage as the puck goes up and out of play, and we will have to stop it. Here we go, back to the face-off. Leafs got to get a good face-off here. Face-off win, potentially. They do. They shifted it down into the Arizona end. Roman Polak carries it now. With Zach Hyman right on his tail. Back out the center. Willie Nylander maybe looking for a pass to Matthews on the other side. Does not get it. Perlini chips it into the Leafs corner. Now around the net to the other corner. And Perlini shoots it down the ice. That was a mistake. Zach Hyman, as Andy Rand is now down, has it in the Arizona corner as it gets shifted back out the center by Richard Panik. Zach Hyman once again carries behind his own net as he goes off the boards in front. Back behind the net now. No threat. We're right on the net. And as Anderson chips that one away. The Leafs shoot it into the corner beside the net now. They got to get something quick. 3 minutes 30 seconds remaining in the third period now. Austin Matthews looking for something as he gets cleared down into the Leafs corner. They're looking to pinch it against the boards, get it up ice. They got to do something here. Babcock needs to do something to wake his team up as it gets dumped back down to the Toronto end here. Connaughton carries it behind the net. Looks for Hjalmarsson, who is behind him. Cannot get it. Back out to center now. Connaughton back into his corner. Looked like he may be going straight for the net there for a second. Smart play by Kevin. Hainsey now carries it, and he gets hit off the puck. Now with Mitch Marner as it gets chipped back into the Arizona end. Duclair now carries it out in front. Almost gets picked off by a Leaf. Gets denied into the Arizona corner now. Behind the net. Arizona not too sure what to do with it. They're trying to find a way to get up ice, but Toronto's saying no. It's been in the attacking end for quite a while now. Finally, Arizona clears the ice and send it back down to the Toronto end. There's Anderson as it goes wide. Big save there by Frederik Andersen as it gets still stuck behind the net now into the Toronto slot as it gets cleared back out the center. Christian Dvorak now carries it. Gets hit by Ron Hainsey. Hainsey gets hit by Dvorak. A little bit of retaliation there. All clean. Back out to center now. Arizona clears it into the Toronto corner. Nothing of it. Ron Hainsey clears it back out. Martinook now carries it. Matthews looked for something there. Nothing came of it. Back down into the Toronto end now. Deep. Where have we seen this before? Back behind the net. Connaughton now carries it. Cannot get it. Nicholas Hjalmarsson carrying it into his own end now. There's Polak. Side of the net. Matthews blocks the shot unintentionally. Back down to the Toronto end. Right on Frederik Andersen. And it's a goal. Coyotes now lead 7-4. I do believe they put it into their own net. Goal by Brad Richardson.
And a bit of a scramble there in front of the net. Bunch of players there, and just in all of that craziness, the puck finds its way into the back of the net. 1:39 for the Leafs to try and tie it.
Yeah, I don't know if that's enough time, but Leafs have done crazier things before, but most of the time they're leading these things and then they'll blow it. So let's see if history can reverse itself and the Leafs can come back from a 3-goal deficit. This is a good start. Andreas Johnson has it down low. Jason Demers denies back out to center. Right on Anderson as he steers it wide. Demers looks like he's going to be the first one back. He is. Now it's stuck on top of the net. We'll get a stoppage of play.
A minute 18 to go, excuse me. As the puck's dropped again.
Arizona looked like they won the faceoff there for a second, but Toronto got it back into the Arizona end. Here comes Marleau with McElmoyle there behind him. Nothing comes of it as it puck comes near the near boards. Now
1 minute left to play in the period.
Kadri holds it, and as he shoots it down into his own end, never mind, he chips it back into the Arizona corner. Leafs need to get some off the side of the net, and it remains 7-4 Coyotes. No goal there. Polak now holds the puck. He's trying to clear. He's got so many guys on him. He's got to chip it around the net, and he does clear. Tristan Fisher now trying to hold it as he chipped it into the corner. Kadri will be the first one at that puck. Cannot chip it in front of the net. They just chip it around the boards. Arizona's doing a good job keeping Toronto away from the net. Max Domi pinches it down the ice back into the Arizona end. That was a mistake. Nicholas Hjalmarsson now trying to take it. Marner takes it off his stick right down the ice to Clayton Kelly, where he scored earlier in this game. Can he do it again? No, it is cut off by Mitch Marner. Good speed to get back. Here comes Nazem Kadri now. 10 seconds remaining in the game, and it looks like the Coyotes are going to come out on top, and it's a bad start to the season for the Maple Leafs. 1 second connection means nothing. That's it. Coyotes take this one 7-4. Home ice advantage has meant nothing this season, and the away team is 4-0.
Well, if that's any encouragement to anybody, it's an encouragement for the teams that are heading on the road, which would include the Pittsburgh Penguins, who lost to the Minnesota Wild 5-3, and possibly the Philadelphia Flyers as they head to Carolina, because those two teams are currently without wins in their first games, and so they have an opportunity to continue the trend of road wins and win in San Jose and Carolina. They'll be coming your way 5:30 Eastern, 6:30 Eastern, respectively, tomorrow only on Nshl Hockey on Fox Sports. Thanks for watching. On the behalf, for me, I'm DNP. Alongside me is Builder. You've been watching Fox Sports Nshl Hockey. We'll see you next week. Tomorrow, excuse me.